Hi there, my name is Daniel Sanchez. I'm a copywriter and direct marketing consultant out of Alberta, Canada, and this is my testimonial on behalf of Scott Murdoch for his Instant Offline Authority program. What set me over the edge was the fact that I remembered Scott from a copywriting forum, and that he made some comments, and I went, hey, wait a minute, I think it's that guy. And I actually had this ad on my computer for at least a week, going, maybe I should get it, maybe I should get it, maybe I should get it. And I finally took the plunge, and it's been a blessing to me and my business ever since. The biggest benefit from being with Scott, his membership program, is there's a peace of mind that really comes to you, and there's two reasons for that. One, Scott really gives you, he really makes it easy for you. A lot of things require a lot of time and energy, like I mentioned before, and this takes no time. By the time you've done this, you're like, wow, can it really be this easy? It really is. Scott has developed attractor programs, as I like to call them, attractor marketing. And what that means is that you, with very little time, energy, effort, or experience in marketing, and I did say time and money, so very little money or energy or time involved, you simply have to put this stuff out there, and people will climb over mountains and over each other just to come and talk with you to see what solutions you have to offer. It's amazing. It takes that whole part of your business that can seem stressful and hard, and you know, some people sometimes spend years and years trying to develop a client base, and Scott just goes here, hands it on a platter, and there you go, you're done. I found a lot of success not only for my business but also for the businesses I consult. The systems are applicable to anybody. It doesn't matter who you are. Even if you want to get a job, you can take some of these materials, tweak them, and man, they're perfect. So that's one of the biggest things I found for myself. That's what I really like. Everything feels so easy at that point, and I have that whole part of my business taken care of. And two, I feel proud to use these marketing systems. And I know that may seem like a unique thing to say. There are a lot of interesting, I'll use the word interesting, methods for getting clients, for getting business, or getting people's attention, and they're not always that, they don't always sing or feel vibrate well with me and my standards and my ethics. And Scott, hands down, everything's 100% ethical, to the point where you even feel proud that you finished using what he's done, and you're like, oh man, I feel proud of myself. This is something I really enjoy, and this is something I want people to see and know about me. It's a great way to brand yourself, a great way to instill confidence in what you're offering, and I really appreciate Scott for making it so simple and taking all the work out of it, man. Ooh, Scott, I'm talking to you right now. Scott, this is just the fact that you did all the work ahead of time, and that on top of that, you've added a whole underground level of content that I don't think anyone even realized. There's amazing, amazing marketing masters that somehow, I have no idea how Scott bribed these guys into talking with him. But these are guys that even I shell out good money to get programs from and courses from, and that I know are the bomb. They work. They absolutely, they're anti-guru in a lot of ways too. So these aren't like your typical gurus. These are guys that actually make hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars for people. And Scott gets them on the phone and says, hey, tell me how you get clients. And these guys just throw it at you. There's no fluff. There's all usable, step-by-step content on exactly what they do and how they get clients, how they attract business, and how they apply these principles of marketing for their benefit. There's no selling. There's no other mumbo jumbo or some product you need to get into after. That's refreshing. My goodness, that's refreshing. So many times you hear a webinar or this teleseminar, and at the end there's somebody's spiel for their $1,000 coaching program. No, there's none of that. Nothing at all. Scott gives pure content, pure all the materials you need, all the resources you need, all the people to talk to. It's literally a marketing system business in a box. So if you have anything you have to offer the world, I highly recommend getting on Scott's program. Just try it out for a month. It's worth it. Just be somebody who's going to take action on it, or you will probably just like even if it is a pot of gold and you can buy money. If the gold's sitting in your account and you're not spending it or using it in some way, you're going to die and it's going to sit there. You know. So act on it. Take action, get involved, and see what it's like. It's a great, wonderful program. Scott is a busy guy, and that's a great thing because he actually lives this. He does this for a living. So, but when you do get him on the phone, he's one of the most kind, generous, open, authentic, honest people I have ever come across in this business in years. Absolutely, just a class act from start to finish. I'm going to say this out loud. I'm proud and glad that I'm a member of the Instant Offline Authority program. I'm excited to see where it's going, and I'm really excited to see what else Scott's going to do in the future, because I can tell he's just dabbling, and he's been testing to see if people will respond to this. And I know Scott, he's probably the level of the quality of the things he likes to do. He always likes to up things a notch. So get in on the ground level if you can, because it's worth it, and it'll pay itself in spades, and spades. And would I recommend this to a friend? Hands down. If anyone is interested in offline marketing, online marketing, anybody who wants to market to anybody in any business in any way, shape, or form, I highly recommend that I recommend this in a heartbeat, especially to my friends if they ever were interested. And I got a couple, and yeah, I do recommend it to them. So Scott, you have a few customers on the way. And last but not least, will I stay as a member? Oh yeah, heck yeah. And again, I'm excited, Scott, to see what you have to offer in the near future. Thank you so much for offering this program. Thank you for taking that part of the business that sometimes I think, honestly, especially for newbies, struggle with the most. And I remember what that was like, and this is just such a big relief. You're a hard man to get a hold of, but when I get a hold of you, Scott, it's been an absolute pleasure, and you're a scholar and a gentleman, but in a less boring way. I really appreciate it. I hope this testimonial helps those of you who are on the fence, and gives you that little nudge to help you to make that next step. And I hope to meet with you or talk with you in the future in some way, shape, or form if Scott ever makes a forum available, which I'm going to maybe suggest to him sometime soon. So thank you, Scott, and thank you for all that you do. Take care. Bye.